So welcome back to our show. We're just going to demo today a few things, a few awesome app smashing things that we think are going to happen. We're going to see if this is happening. And so it should be happening. Of course, there's a 10-second delay. We're going to see if this is happening. And so it should be happening. Of course, there's a 10-second delay. We're going to see if this is happening. I can't find myself. All right, so I'll be joined here in a minute with another troubleshooter. We were just testing how to live stream through Flipgrid from StreamYard. So this might be a great option for students who cannot connect into a Teams meeting or something. Well, if they're on Flipgrid and went to this topic, they could easily just connect, right? So I'm going to share my screen and show you what that looks like while we wait on our honored guest. So what I did is create this topic over in Flipgrid, of course. Go ahead. And then this is the topic. So then my students can click here. And we might get a little feedback right now. And as soon as I push play, you're going to see that this is really what I'm doing over there in StreamYard, right? So then my students can click here. And we might get a little feedback right now. And as soon as I push play, you're going to see that this is really what I'm doing over there in StreamYard, right? So then my students can click here. And we might get a little feedback right now. And as soon as I push play, you're going to see that this is really what I'm doing. And so, let me close that. The only reason there was feedback, rather, was that I have the mic on here and the mic on there. But normally, the student's not going to hear feedback from their end. And if you don't believe me, just go ahead and log into that Flipgrid topic and test it out. So another thing we want to test is how, if we're meeting in something like Microsoft Teams, how can we enable this live feed in there? We just had a little difficulty during a presentation we did, and so we're going to investigate something else right now. I'm going to open a Teams meeting. I think that was a doorknob. I think somebody's here. Oh, I think our guest is here. The amazing Wendy Hadeen. Welcome,
Hello.
Wendy. You are live.
Nice.
And as you would guess, we just did a live stream test. I think you were watching it, and you saw that it worked.
So what is this streaming?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I don't know if you can hear me. I'm just on my phone.
I can hear you.
Right now. I'm in StreamYard, right?
Yes, right now you are part of the studio in StreamYard. So the next thing we're going to test is if that stream can be shared seamlessly in a Microsoft Teams meeting. This morning we tried to do the same thing from YouTube, but we'd rather not share our YouTube feed in there. So I think if we shared the Flipgrid screen, let's see what happens. Let me open up a team here. Get this going for the live demo. It's not really a demo, it's a live, bending the space-time continuum. Do, 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 do. So how is the weather in Florida today, Wendy?
Hold on a second. I'm gonna go get my earbuds because I can't hear you through my phone. Just a second.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're very, very quiet. It's like you're whispering to me.
Oh,
Hold on.
I promise I'm not whispering. I don't think I ever whisper. I'm quite loud, I think. I don't know. But it could be my audio. Just let me know if sign out of this team, sign into another team. So if you're watching us live right now, we are just in the demo mode. We're demoing some, well, I don't know, demoing. We're just trying some things out to see if they work from StreamYard. And we thought, hey, why don't we live stream this test and then we have a recording of it, right? So what we're using is the StreamYard web app to live stream it out.
All right.
We live streamed it and set it as a premiere in YouTube, and that's how you can get that magic in Flipgrid to happen. Thanks to the Merrills, right? You teach us everything amazing.
All right, I can hear you now.
All right. So what I'm doing, I've just joined our remote success team teams. And what I'm going to do over there is share the screen, but I'm going to share that Flipgrid thing and see what happens. Like not the Flipgrid thing. I'm going to share the Flipgrid stream to see what happens.
All right.
And let's see if I can do that right now. I see this screen. And, you know, Teams is a little wonky with what sound it wants to share. So I'm going to go ahead and share my whole screen. And then I'm going to put on the screen that, what did we call it? Flipgrid? Play this video again. And we might get a little feedback. So I'll stop talking. That, what did we call it? Flipgrid? Play this video again. And we might get a little feedback. So I'll stop talking. So in the Teams, I must have shared the wrong thing. So now that stream is playing in Teams. So I can't really test the sound because I'm on the device that I'm on StreamYard on. So I didn't share the sound over there. That's why. So also another tip, and we dropped Wendy, she'll be back. Another tip is when you're streaming to Microsoft Teams, welcome back, Wendy.
Sorry, I disappeared. I don't know what happened. I was there and then I was gone.
Yes. So I would use a different device maybe, or a separate browser window to share your Teams in and then your StreamYard in. And just really practice with StreamYard because it's really powerful. I want to make sure we don't have any comments coming in from the live stream we're sharing with. We are sharing to our Facebook page, EdTech with a Purpose, and also our YouTube channel, EdTech with a Purpose. So if anybody wanted to make a comment on how crazy we are, we welcome the madness. So far we know we can stream to Flipgrid and have the students watch us live within the Flipgrid topic. So in case they weren't able to get into a Teams one day. And then the great thing is, as soon as it's done with the live stream, it's going to save that video to the same topic. So the student will be able to watch it again, and we won't have to upload a recording. It's like automatically done. Welcome back, Wendy. Are you back with us?
It dumps me out.
All right, that's okay.
So I'm not going to go in the chat anymore.
Okay. Yeah, I can go in the chat on a different device because I think that'll be the key is like I can monitor the chat from inside. So if you use StreamYard and you are the one who started the broadcast studio, you will be able to see the comments from everywhere you stream to. So when we stream like our Walk Across Wakelet projects to YouTube or to Facebook, the audience on their channel, we see all the comments right here. And then I'm able to, take them out and put them on the screen. So it's pretty cool. So if anybody's watching us on Facebook and YouTube, give us a shout out or tell us how crazy we are. It's all good. We're just testing out some new tools that we're going to use this semester to make remote learning amazing. Let me make sure I go to my right stream. Do you ever have to take your glasses off to see? Me all the time.
Yes, at times.
Is that amazing Luca right there?
Yes, he's here.
I can hear him.
Can you say hi?
Hi, how are you doing today?
He's saying hi, but he can't hear it. Hold on. Wait a minute. You got to put this in your ear so you can hear. All right, now say hi, Stormy.
Say hi.
How are you doing?
Hi.
Hello, how are you doing?
Can you say I'm good?
Good.
He's giving you a thumbs up. He says he's good.
That's cool. It's always good to be good. Check out our stream right now.
I have to exit for a while, Stormy.
All right, I was just testing it, and I think it worked in the topic.
It worked.
So that's pretty good. So I'm just going to do a little testing with Teams.
Okay.
I'm going to have to open it on another device. I think that'll be the solution. But
okay.
It's going to be all good. So thank you for helping me test it.
All right, bye.
So if you tuned in or you're watching this crazy thing that we jumped online to get brave and we tested StreamYard to YouTube, set up a live stream, schedule it, set up your Flipgrid topic, and I'll show you how I did that. Those of you that know how to use Flipgrid, it's pretty much the same way, a little amplifying on the user interface. So I'm going to close this Teams and test that later. So I'm going to go back here to the user dashboard, and I'm going to show you really quick how to create a topic with a live stream, right? So I'm using StreamYard to schedule the live stream. That way I don't have to get all that encoding stuff from YouTube, and I'm a little confused on that part, but I don't even have to know that. So I'm using StreamYard. That's what I'm in right now. And so I'm going to show you my screen. Let me get out of the way. So this is the topic I created in Flipgrid. I'm sorry, I think I shared the wrong window. It's okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, so this is where I want to be. So this is the topic I created with the live stream in it and live stream training, right? And you see this button here on the video, in case you didn't see it earlier. So if the student or anybody that has the code to this topic clicks on it, they're going to jump right into the, so if the student or anybody that has the code to this topic clicks on it, and then of course they can record a response there. They could leave feedback here, and that's how they could interact with you if you're not able to do live meetings, right? So how did I do that? Well, let me show you. So I'm going to go into this. I just created this group. They're now called groups, not grids. So I created this grid for all my trainings, right? Because once we get busy, I'm not going to be able to go to 15 conferences a day and present. So let's create a topic. I'm just going to add a topic here. Make sure your screen changed as well. I think we're tracking. Okay, so we create a topic, and this is a how to live stream. And if you forget what I tell you, if you just search this up on the internet, you're going to see some quick tips from the Merrills, authors of the interactive class. Check it out. Amazing tips. So that this is where I learned this. So let's get back to how to do it. And then it's just like a regular topic you set up, morning meeting, 8 May, whatever you wanted to say, right? So you could do this every day if you wanted to live stream to you Flipgrid every day. And then you're going to add a video. And then you just enter the URL. When you are in StreamYard, you schedule a live stream. And you're going to broadcast it to your YouTube channel. Once you do that and schedule it, you click on view on YouTube, and then the same share code you would share everything, you just copy it and paste it right here. And so that's what I did over there in YouTube. And let me see if over there. I don't know if it's changing. So this share code is all you added. And this was automatically created from StreamYard when I scheduled the live stream in StreamYard. And then you can go into the studio in StreamYard and set it all up and get all your things you're going to present set up. You can have up to 10 people in the StreamYard studio with you. So if you wanted to co-present with another teacher, or perhaps one day the student gets to get on and be the presenter, so you can invite them in, and then they can't get in always, but you'll have to give them specific permissions to get in. It's a possibility. So that's all I did. And I didn't even have to create this in YouTube. It automatically did. While it was waiting on the live stream in YouTube, it already set it up as a premiere, and there was a countdown. So if this hadn't started yet and my students went to the topic in Flipgrid, they would see the video countdown the same as it is in, and I realize I'm not sharing my YouTube screen with you. Let me go fix that. Share screening. Okay, there we go. I apologize. Ooh, that was a little crazy. So this is the live stream we're in right now. All I did in Flipgrid was put this code in, and this is the code that's already created when you schedule the live stream from StreamYard. So start it in StreamYard, push out the live stream to YouTube at a certain time, schedule it, and then go to YouTube, get the share code for that YouTube. And it's pretty easy. Within StreamYard, it'll say view on YouTube, and you'll go and view the premiere, and it'll already have a countdown. So if your students view it before it starts in Flipgrid, it'll give them that same countdown. Pretty cool, isn't it? So we're just trying to find some new tricks and tips to really get all kids connected. And this is already going to record, and it'll become part of that live stream topic. Will now not be the live stream, but it'll be the recording of the live stream. So your lesson that you gave, or whatever this was, your greeting or your instructional video, it's going to be live, but it's also going to be recorded. And so you can still have students interact in Teams. You can still hear them in Teams, right? I would suggest doing that on another device. That way there's not feedback. You could have them interact in chat. You could have them interact just in the Flipgrid feed, in the responses. So every time they add a response, you're going to get a notification and you'll be able to respond to them, just as if they were in a YouTube channel and they were, you know, part of the live thing. But this way it kind of keeps the students safe, right? So I hope this was helpful. And I want to thank Wendy Hadim, my co-trainer from Florida, for helping me to discover these things today. And I hope that is helpful. Stop sharing this screen and go back to our Flipgrid, create a new topic. So we're going to go back to create a new topic, and I'm going to paste that code I just got from I'm going to just paste that in as I would Control-C, Control-V. It's the same thing as adding a YouTube video to the topic, right? So you're going to add media, add a video, click next, and you see this is here. This is exactly how it's going to look when it's set to the premiere. Add it. You could set this up, there's more options. You can set up how your students can respond. You can set up if you need to view comments, allow students to reply via video to another student. If you want that or not, you can turn it off. So you want to really be paying attention to these options here. Something new in Flipgrid that we just discovered is that students can now attach a link. So they could even turn their homework in this way. Maybe not homework, but their assignment or their document, right? Something digital. So lots of new things in the new Flipgrid. So I create that topic. Oops. Please join for live. And it'll be just like we are right here. It's not live. You're not in a meeting with me, but it could appear that I'm talking directly to you, right? So I could say, please respond if you understand what I just taught you. Or I could say, put it in the chat box over in Teams if you can give me this answer, or whatever it is, right? But this is just another way for your students to respond to you. And this is the topic we just set up. So to share that with the students, I just click share, and then I could share it directly to Teams. Imagine that. I could share it directly to Google Classroom. I could share it directly on Remind if that's the way you communicate with your parents. I could embed this in a website, or I could just share a QR code, and anybody watching could scan that QR code and send me a message on that topic. So that is how you could live stream to your students using StreamYard, stream to YouTube channel, then set up a topic in Flipgrid, use the share URL from YouTube in the media for your topic, and close it, and then just share that with your students, and they can respond on Flipgrid. And you'll get some background noise just like everybody does. All right, so right now, I'm going to come back to the StreamYard. That is how you can live stream to Flipgrid in your topics using StreamYard to YouTube without learning encoding codes and all of those things. So I hope this was helpful, and I'll let you know what I test next. Thanks for joining.